What's up, guys? ICEMAN here. Welcome to Meditations with ICEMAN. So, the last couple of weeks have had their ups and downs, all right? I've been having some trouble sleeping, but came back. So, I've actually slept a couple nights ago and last night just a little bit. It's been going okay, but I do have some stresses. I've been dealing with that cyst thing that's coming out of my incision site from the surgery I had 6 months ago, and it's pussing out, so it's kind of a concern. I might have to go under again and hopefully get this damn thing removed, but I guess we'll find out. But nonetheless, let me know in the comments how have you guys been? Have you guys been having a good time? Have you enjoyed your weeks? Have you been sleeping well? And so forth. And lift up your prayers for me, if you will, that I get some nice sleep tonight and that this little thing on my arm goes away. That would be nice. I've never really had to suffer before. I think is part of the struggle with my gym injury is what this is from bench pressing. So I never really had to struggle before, never really had to suffer before. So this is kind of new to me. But of course it does put some things into perspective. Maybe it's necessary. I don't know. But I actually went to a church today, and I didn't go to church for a really long time, but I work from home, as some of you guys know. I make videos on YouTube, and I do a few other things. I'm a hustler. So with that being said, I don't have a ton of social interaction, and I kind of always liked that idea, but some is good. You know what I'm saying? Some social interaction is good. So I started going to church again. And the guy up there was talking about something to do with putting the old self off or something like that. Or putting off the old man, right? And putting on the new creation. He was talking about something in the book of Romans. Something to do with Jesus and us dying to ourselves or something. I don't really know how it goes, all right? But yeah, I mean, it was kind of interesting because my old self, or the self that I am now, that I would like to maybe step out of a little bit and embrace the new. My old self does worry a lot. You know, worries about the thing on my arm. Worries about not sleeping and things like that. Because I have a lot of concerns and care in this world, which of course, it seems like no matter how hard we try, we're all going to lose it all anyway, aren't we? Doesn't everybody die? So kind of a fleeting thing to really put our trust and hope in. You know, like if I really embraced the reality that I could be dead tomorrow, or how quickly this life goes by and we just go right back into the dirt when it's over. If I actually grasped that, I probably wouldn't care that much about the little troubles of this day. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't really think about tomorrow as much, which I think is a big problem that I deal with, is thinking about tomorrow, when today is kind of where our control is. You know what I'm saying? Like even in a lot of outside of, even like beyond the Bible, there's philosophies of the world that encourage you to focus on the now. And of course the Bible does that as well, in asking for our daily bread. And not the bread for tomorrow, but the daily bread. And not worrying about tomorrow, because today has sufficient worries. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess is a hard thing for me to grasp as well. But Yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. But so this video, we're going to go Psalm 9 because that's kind of the pattern I have going on here. It's not very long, but let's just check it out. If you guys will like this video, subscribe to this page, and let's read Psalm 9 in the NASB. I will give thanks to the Lord with all my heart. I will tell of all your wonders. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before you. For you have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne, judging righteously. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. The enemy has come to an end in perpetual ruins. And you have uprooted the cities. The very memory of them has perished. But the Lord abides forever. He has established his throne for judgment, and he will judge the world in righteousness. He will execute judgment for the peoples with equity. The Lord also will be a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to the Lord who dwells in Zion. Declare among the peoples his deeds, for he who requires blood remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the afflicted. Be gracious to me, O Lord. See my affliction from those who hate me. You who lift me up from the gates of death, that I may tell of all your praises. That in the gates of the daughter of Zion I may rejoice in your salvation. The nations have sunk down in the pit which they have made. In the net which they hid, their own foot has been caught. The Lord has made himself known. He has executed judgment. In the work of his own hands, the wicked is snared. Hagayan, Salah. I don't really know how to say that. Higga'ion. I don't know. The wicked will return to Sheol, even all the nations who forget God. For the needy will not always be forgotten, nor the hope of the afflicted perish forever. Arise, O Lord. Do not let man prevail. Let the nations be judged before you. Put them in fear, O Lord. Let the nations know that they are but men. Salah. So there you have it. There's Psalm 9. I do appreciate you guys for coming by. Again, if you will, lift up your prayers to the Creator that my fears can leave me. Because I think that's my biggest issue of all, is the fact that I'm afraid of this thing in my arm, afraid of what it's going to do to me, kind of afraid of being afraid, afraid of not being able to sleep at night, although that's getting better, actually, but the more prayers, the merrier. So if fear were to leave me entirely, how amazing that would be. Especially if I only feared God, I suppose. I think is a biblical message, something like that. So yeah, lift up your prayers for me that my fear is no more. All right, really appreciate that, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any prayer requests. And I'll talk to you guys next video. All right, appreciate you guys. Peace be with you.